Now, next speaker is Beth. Change of holidays. Change of holidays. Beth, over to you.
Thank you, JJ. This week, there was a holiday called Seollal in Korea. I was very surprised when Asrin sent us the Korean word, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. It's a Happy New Year. I'm very surprised. In Korea, as Asrin said, on holiday, we whole family gather and pray for each other, hold the ancestor memorial ceremony, and share the food. Holiday seem to be a good culture to eat delicious food and wish each other people good luck, say. It's a very good thing, but in fact, some Korean women don't like holiday. Today, I want to tell you what the reason is. Do you know what C word is? C word. No ocean. No ocean. Korean women call their husband's family, we said C word. The reason is probably the negative meaning that her husband's family are people from another world. We think. Anyone who has seen the Holiday in Korea drama know that meaning. Although not all families confusion. Do you know confusion? In Korea, Yu-Gi-Oh. Confucian idea is still dominant looking at the holiday culture in Korea. What kind of Confucian idea are there in Korea holiday culture? The first is filial duty. In Korean, hyo. Filial duty is respect one's parents, respect parents while they are alive, and to serve them with honor after they die. That is why they serve their parents through ancestor memorial ceremony. But I can't understand. Do we really respect our parents while they are alive? Many people will be able to answer no. And when we hold the ancestor memorial ceremony, people pray for our health and the success of our children. Then I wonder if ancestor memorial ceremony is really for the honor of my parents, or it is my greed. The second is the difference in value between man, JJ and Victor, and woman in Korea. This is the Chinese character meaning. High for male, low for female. 잔존여비 in Korean. In other words, men are precious, important, but women are not. So women do a lot of things on holiday, and men watch TV and play game. In particular, the daughter-in-law, who is the son's wife in Korea, 며느리. 며느리 has a strong idea of having to work during the holiday. It's irony. The ancestor memorial ceremony is a ceremony to serve the ancestor of the husband's ancestor, not mine. And I can understand. The daughter-in-law has never seen her husband ancestor. Daughter-in-law, 며느리, is the least intimate relation, is the closest husband ancestor. I don't meet them. Also, I can understand the man and woman social role is becoming same and more the same. But men's and women's role in the house are different from each other. All Korean families don't have this holiday culture. I know. However, I think it is because of this culture, many women still suffer from holiday. I don't hate Korean holiday culture. Only I hope the purpose of holiday culture will change as time change. The size of Korean family is getting smaller. And family members are getting smaller. It also emphasizes of importance of each other individual. It doesn't matter. You are male, I'm female, it doesn't matter. I believe that the true meaning of holiday is the time to know the importance of family. Even your ancestor wasn't want their family to be conflict and fate and hate because of a holiday, they don't want that. Also, I want now and here to be more meaningful than the past. I want the holiday to be a happy time for the whole family. Both man and woman we are precious family. Time are changing and people are changing. I feel bad after every holiday when women talk about the pain of the holiday. I'm sad. Now is the time to change our holiday. Back to Toastmaster.
Good job, Beth. But the timing is not good. Overtime is 7 minutes 41 seconds. Now it's time to move on to feedback. Anyone like to comment? Okay, Aziza, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm trying. Oh, Beth, I really love the speech, and you are put the audience so much engaged from the very beginning of the speech. You open with the already making us aware the change. So, what kind of the changes you're going to talk about? So that is one of the things, and you're also improving with your standing, and you're sharing your emotion and how you deliver your word is a clear message, and it's really engaged to the audience, and how you set the pause. I really so much adore you when you deliver. So you are really precise in sharing your emotion when you're sharing to the audience, and also I don't know why, and you giving a pause, and I mean it's already in your speech. It's really well done today. And also I really want to learn more about the Korean cultures, especially the holiday. And yeah, it triggers and and really the way how you deliver the speech. And maybe my feedback, maybe you can elaborate more in the sea world, because I think I missed the sea world meaning at the very beginning. However, I really love the structure of your speech, the emotions, the vocal variety, and when you perform standing, it was really amazing. You are improving a lot more. Thank you. Back to JJ.
Thank
Gee,
you.
1 minute 31 seconds. Anyone from the audience?
May I?
Kayom, 1 minute.
I
Over to you.
okay. So for Beth, you give your, I would say that you try to deliver the best out of you today, and I can see it, right? I can see it, and you have very good intonations. You have very good way to convey the audience on what is actually that you're trying to say, right? So first thing first is to not repeating yourself, right? That's my first evaluation. Meanings to say that whether the audience understand or not, in terms of contesting, they don't going to give feedbacks to you. They're only going to say like this. They only say like they only give a hat response. They will can't say like, oh, it's correct, it's correct. No. So it's okay not to convey yourself too much, and it's a one-time delivery. That means that once you have done it, so move on to the next point, right? Okay, that's the first evaluation. The second evaluation is, okay, I found that this story is about how the differences between the men and females in terms of the Korean culture. So I was looking at, so where is you in the story? Right? So I'm saying that, okay, this is the differences. So where is the story? What makes these differences is obvious. So I hope that the story might be there. I hope that you can recraft it so that it will be more like more obvious, so that we can understand, oh, this is how Beth feel difference between the females and male. This is actually what she say, and this is the story about it, and we pity you, we sympathize with you, and that makes audience will be in awe, like, okay, I understand that, I've been there, done that. Okay, so with that two evaluations, I hope that you can be better, and I hope you can win the club contest as soon as you guys are doing it. And with that, back to you, JJ.
Thank you, Kayom. Anyone? Okay, me, JJ. Beth, do you expect something from me before I say it? Okay, so again, same as Aziza, clear transition. I'd like to see more from your speech. So you talked about C word. It's not the C word, it's not ocean. It's a clear definition you are going to talk about. Now you talk about holiday culture in Korea, and now moving on to some experience you had in holidays, and what do you get from it? Now this is the transition. So definition and the culture, then your experience, and what is the lesson? So so in this lesson you're throwing a question. So male and female is the difference, and 잔존여비 and things like that. You're mentioning, so for variety. So I like to hear more transition, cut by cut. So that is my suggestion in your speech, and rest of it, your body gesture will follow rest. And then this concludes Beth's speech.